something to ask.
You've got something to say?
Damn her to every hell. Feeding oppression. She might still be alive if we'd spoken up. You'd turn a blind eye to this outrage. You're vicious as Korga. Her sort of evil is more terrible than most. She worships sheer cruelty and dares to call it justice.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Don't waste a step.
Leave no trace.
Don't linger.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the Gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Victory awaits. I will not know failure. Taking position.
Heading there.
I won't give in.
Need to stay focused.
Just like old times.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
I am fury. I am death. Hetazeth.
Heading there. Take you. Take you.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. A voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Aberian deep. A tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind. Sensing your presence, the Gnolls tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on Gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
On the hunt. Ready or not? Outmaneuver them.
At the ready.
Swift and lethal.
see me? We'll do it my way.
To bear.
What should I do? Take you.
Time to push my luck again. On my way.
Time for a new approach. The subtle approach.
You will not take me.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Time to press ahead.
Can't give up. Take you.
Into the shadows. Come on then.
No choice but to keep going. Think you can take me on?
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her. Her tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits. You taste the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull. But she still resists. tadpole wriggles, contented, as she tears out her own throat.
Looking ahead. All's well that ends.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
Moving ahead.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight. Are any of my crew still alive out there? This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way. Joaquin's Rest. It's just up the road. I'd be enjoying a mug of ale right now if those beasts hadn't jumped us. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you. Shame we lost so many agents. But the chest is all that matters. Zaris would have our hides if we lost it. Black Hand be thanked. I didn't think anyone would find us. We'll take the chest back to the hideout. I owe you a drink. Lots of drinks. Of course. I was just about to suggest the same thing. Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all. I think you're lucky. The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
What's that?
Just another crate.
Anything of use?
What now? Let's be quick. Hardly a challenge.
Let's get going. Time to press ahead. to do. I've got a long road ahead.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Well then, it's our lucky day after all.
I don't feel lucky.
That's lucky.
Watch your back. Simple.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. How much farther can I go?
Well then, it's our lucky day after all.
I don't feel lucky.
The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
Maybe I need more pockets. Let's have a look.
Smoke. Something's burning.
More drow. Fist! At the ready! What are you... You'll pay for that. Take two. Time to deal some punishment. Got to press on.
Go for the throat. Yes, here.
I need to find a way forward.
Let's finish this. On the move.
Keep them guessing. Let's have a little fun. Let's go.
Take your own.
I'm slipping away. Help. Heal me or I'm done for.
Let's spill some blood. Over here. Keep it quick.
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need. There are many answers to that question. Correct. No. Fate, dost thou require a new... Then thou must return. This is the price of balance. Well... By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise. Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Then thou must return. This is the price of balance. Well, by doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Subtle steps.
I wonder what the next move is.
How delicious. What can we rescue?
Fate, dost thou require a new... Then thou must... This is the price of balance. Well... By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. These boots have seen everything.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Now? But I'm just getting comfy. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. He's the blade of frontiers. Devil's plaything just doesn't have the same ring.
Speaking of...
Will burns in the fires of...
What the hell's...
The promise broken? You'll get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back now. Let's...
Karlak, I'll be keeping... Oh, and Will, don't...
I should speak up.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will... Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Funny how the line between fool and hero is so thin. I'll figure out a way to make it up to him. What are heroes like? Swords? Shields? Shiny things?
You know, I was just thinking about you, remembering our little encounter in the night. And I am very grateful. It did get me thinking, not that anyone's volunteered, it's just an idle fancy. No, that's the thing. I can't quite figure them out. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone... But the Gith? What in the hells would she taste like? Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced. No one's getting killed, I swear. We're just two friends talking. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? Interesting. I always thought he tasted a little too sweet. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into. Don't tempt me, darling.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I deserve that. It's Mazora who grants me the power to... Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and such. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't, but I'll say it was worth the sacrifice.
Spare me a moment, if you please. We've been traveling together for a while. It's rather personal. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but I am what I am. I never lied to you. I've merely been economical with the truth. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Trust me when I say, the loss of the occasional wizard staff or tome of enchantment is a bargain given the cost of allowing me to deteriorate. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time, and by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture. A fair point. However, until recently, I was able to rely on a supply of artifacts stored in my tower in Waterdeep. A supply that has now run dry. The reality of the matter is that a lone wizard with a chronic impairment such as my own is not in the most ideal of situations with regards to self-defense. The manner of artifacts I need are not often found, waiting patiently on a shopkeep's shelf. One usually has to lift them delicately from trap-filled tombs, or prize them from the hands of violent ne'er-do-wells. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
You become one with Gale's mind, and you can feel something sinister oppressing you. It's inside of you, a mighty darkness radiating from your chest. You could try to push further, but your hold over Gale feels brittle. It won't be easy delving deeper without him noticing. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Keeping me in suspense, are you? Come on, tell me. Do we have an agreement or not? It's a simple question, isn't it? What gives you pause? As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need. Thank you. Oh, I can feel it work. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. I understand your reluctance. But to ignore my condition is to invite catastrophe. Please, think on the matter. I trust that during our travels you'll navigate ample leagues of progressive insight.
I'm ready.
Eager for battle.
Still breathing, despite everything. All right. What now?
Keep your distance, darling.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Should mind my step. What's in here?
Goblins ahead.
Shove over, Claw! Drow coming through.
Is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
Perhaps. But whatever it was, I don't want to experience it again. I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost. Because it was our mission to retrieve it. Me and the others. I'm the only one who made it.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bird.
Is it even a bird?
Ah, a stranger in a... with fractious crap. The inn, so raise...
You! Move off!
Do as she says. Now. Now, where was I?
Wait a tick. That a friend of yours?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin, I am draw Ragslin, Tumptuous, draw Ragslin,
You broke him!
Wait, draw Ragslin, we play, we...
Come on, pigeon, back to your cage.
Now, look what you've done. Of course.
My name's Gribber, idiot.
Welcome, your greatness. I've got some good stuff if you're looking to buy. Nicked him off the deck. I mean, raid spoils you majestically. Been a pleasure. That's right. Keep drinking. You lot spend.
We have to find Halcyon before it's too late. I doubt these goblins can...
Statue of Seluna. This ruin must have been dedicated to her.
Hope you find them in one piece.
And now it's a nest for some filthy goblins.
Excuse me. If you have a drow...
Disgusting waste of stonecraft.
Bloody racket. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of... Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You one of those Moonrise types, then? Your kind usually don't deal with Boss Ragslin and Priestess Gut. Guessing you're after Minfara. Could be her blood by the looks of you. Audience is right. She's an uppity one and no mistake, but she knows her business. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what. Next raid's gonna be a big un, I hear. Bloody racket.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. quite the understatement, but yes.
Might be we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun. Do you hear the absolute voice?
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Do you feel her inside you? And I got
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead.
A scrying eye. Best not to do anything suspicious while it's watching.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
The true soul? Do not think that means we are equals, Jalok. Are you here to join my hunt? Interesting. What do you know of this druid? There is no power except for the absolute. If you are sick, speak to the goblin's priestess. She too is a true soul. I have not seen this druid, but he harbors worshippers of a false god in a hidden grove nearby. I intend to find it and destroy it. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the Goblin camp. Her mind focuses. The cultists cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp. She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
My patience wears thin, true soul. The hunt must begin. Destroying it will demonstrate our power. Soon, all false gods will cower before the Absolute. I would expect nothing less, Jalok. Perhaps even you are more capable than these goblins. And when we destroy the trappings of this false god, the Absolute will reward us with such power. One, we captured a human who knows exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk. Excellent. Be sure not to kill him before he talks.
No prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is.
Oh, has it all riled up and ready?
Artifact. Perhaps that's how we would have ended up had our naughty lord not been attacked.
Just the worms in our heads.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Oh, a drow. I didn't see you there. Please, if you want to have a try. Oh, of course. There's weapons in the fire if you want them. We'll leave you to it. Come, Grush. Let's go. I don't think I got the stomach for this. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Yeah, beating it good.
What? The prisoner?
Please, let me out. There's no reason for this. Halsin, I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. That's all I know. Please, get me out of here. Somewhere underneath the temple, there's a hidden passage. Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. Please, these shackles. I don't want to die.
Greetings, child.
You recognize the scourge. This...
Ah. Are you also here to assist with the prisoner? Your tastes must turn to the exotic if you would stop here by choice. I was invited to discuss pain and its intricacies. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? You know the Maiden of Pain. How refreshing. But there is more to us than that. Yes, we worship her through pain, often our own, but it is an if you would permit it.
By all means. Let us see what his skilled hand might get up to.
Is that a promise? A pity, though. You would have known such sweet relief at my hands. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to my own worship.
Didn't he call himself a master? Would have thought he'd be more
Obey the drow. Serve the absolute. Now here's somebody special. Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it. Only us that follow the absolute. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Maybe you don't need it. After all...
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess, receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Your minds brush against one another, but are swiftly parted.
Don't want to get intimate in front of the novices. Fair enough. Got some weird shadows in your... Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
That the jingle of coin I hear? Already turned quite the profit today. So I'm feeling generous. Aye, so you have. There's one place the Zentarim can trade openly, thank the gods. Folk up here like to quiver over right and wrong. It's just business. If there was money in being good, the Zentarim would be pure as paladins. Pleasure.
I ain't never felt so strong. You with that other drow what's been bossing us around?
Sugan al Sukok, Otashokek Doors! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Sugan al Sukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue, and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Another drow true soul. As if there weren't enough of you.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok, al koldek, shulkol kank.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer. Ragslin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Ragslin's voice, you ask.
What did the killer want?
Ragslin scowls, shocked by his own words, and a jolt shoots through your skull. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Gith on the hunt. They know something.
He is suspicious, confused by the question that fell from his lips. You proceed carefully.
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Who killed you?
Another vision consumes you. A memory, seen through the creature's soul-dead eye. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Oh, come on!
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done!
Irritation eclipses his suspicions, and Ragslin's mind rests.
Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Trow was right. Can't let her get all of that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. praise the Absolute.
What would some drow wizard in Moonrise want to look at you for?
Certainly you won't be, because he...
What do they need to be looking at any of us for, is what I'm saying?
Let's move. Very well.
Wish I got a turn of the bear. Lucky. See? It squealed! Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, Three.
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And it makes funny noises. We made it squeal. Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
Oh, you're also, yes, of course.
A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved.
But I want to hear it squeal. One. That's a true soul you're talking to. Show some respect.
Sorry, sir. I'll open the cage for ya.
The bear sizes you up, wary but not yet attacking.
Mutilate them.
Got to focus.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Best be on my way.
As she turned the chain, one of those, the voice.
A true soul? Do not think that means we are equals. Interesting. What do you know of this druid? There is no power. I have not. There is a weapon.
Her excitement, and you feel her mind. She is seeking the grove you visited. Already.
My patience wears thin, true soul. The hunt must begin. Destroying it will demonstrate our... I would expect... And when we destroy the trappings of this false god, the Absolute will reward us with one. He's been resilient, but he'll talk. Excellent.
Raiders are just waiting for the word, what this weapon they're after really is.
And the prisoner?
Perhaps that's how we would have ended up.
If that's the case,
Not been attacked.
we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads. Here goes.
The hobgoblin. You taste the visions, the elves. He doesn't.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This get it.
We find who killed it, and we find who took.
You choke.
I.
The hideous. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might reckon.
Talk to me, freak. Who killed you?
The creature responds. You see a clawed hand open.
Damn it!
The memory fades, and the corpse awaits the next question.
Tell me who killed you, freak!
Again, a vision comes to you. You see a clawed hand opening a holding pot.
Can't. You're no true soul. Absolute's right hand. Right hand? Sounds like word spreading. You're right. You're a real true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses.
No, no! Riddles, all of it. And nothing to show for the no answers, no That seems she's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Rain.
Absolute's honor, if I knew more about her.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. It's mine. Pidge. Keep what's it to ya? Hey.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Ranger better not go yapping about my pigeon. I should have turned him over to Mindora by now, but he's such a nice little pigeon. What? Bah, just here's the key.
A joy. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. What's a bit of metal between... Tell me where we can meet each other once we've slipped the goblin yoke. And I'll offer much more than gold. Knowledge, my friend, is priceless. Smash! I'll slip away.
You'll tell me, right? Oh, please. If you want to have a try. Oh, of course. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Yeah.
Please, please. That's all I know. Please, please. These shackles.
What's he doing? It's just the same thing.
What are they delight?
Keep again. Make it squeal again. With but we.
Look, you'll see! Give me that rock! I'll show ya!
Oh,
A shadow.
what?
Sorry!
The bear sizes you up. Wary, but not yet attacking.
Make it hurt.
Make way.
May the gods take you first.
taste my fury.
This way. Leave no trace.
Take you. Take you.
Time to strike.
The subtle approach.
Swift and lethal.
One day I'll catch a break.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. Yes, but just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide. Indeed? Well, not the most opportune moment, but given the lengths you went to, I assume there's some urgency. Come on then, what's the problem? Unless you'd rather wait for an audience of goblins. Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? That looks very alien. As alien as the Mind Flayers. They do not belong on this world. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. Wait, I could help you find a cure. But I need to settle matters here first. I've no right to ask more of you. But if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. Chaos is welcome in doses. It helps keep balance. But this is too much. This is unnatural. Help me kill the leaders of this horde. Save my grove. Then I will help you. 3 deaths could win us peace. The Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. You Drow relish turning on your own if there's something to be gained. Don't pretend otherwise. May Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore.
Better than nothing. Wish I had a bag of holding. Can't give up now.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and bam.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute. Good.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
You sort of fun.
Leave me alone!
Non morire! Magge Batiste!
These boots have seen everything. these things have stayed interesting.
What would some drow wizard in Moonrise want to look at you for?
Certainly you won't be because of your beautiful eyes.
My faith protects me.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by here. No booze, no sneaking off.
Duh.
They're watching me. We get along quite well, I think.
Most would think us mad for wandering right into the middle of a goblin war clan.
I ain't never felt so strong. Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
Absolute's looking out for me now.
Yes, my desire. I will wrap you and bind you and bite you and eat you. Wolf. Is it you? My queen. My queen of biting. My queen of binding. My queen of wrapping and holding. Of course, my queen. Open the door so I can do.
Faith is obedience. Follow my teachings. Follow Rags. Now his priestess gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. You ready? Brace yourself. Maybe you don't.
She probed darkness. The vision dissolves away. You still
Don't want to. Maybe I can help with that. Us truth. A creature? Let me take a closer look. I ain't seen anything like this before. Eh? No need. With the abs. Let's deal with this.
Oi! Priestess! We want the mark.
Yeah. I we good. Oi, come here. Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry. The Absolute will...
time to waste.
Got to keep fighting. for a lie down.
To the death.
Just like old times.
Nothing will stand in my way. Very well.
I will ascend. This is your end.
Got to move.
On the way. On the hunt.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Time to strike. Not fall before my time.
Moving. helped.
It's getting dark. I can't hold on. What's inside?
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
Never wanted the easy path. I'll give it a shot. Something good here, I hope.
What's that?
Action, not reaction.
Never a dull moment.
Indolence breeds madness.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Well, hello.
No one back home will ever believe this. Another step forward.
To fertilize the fields with the dead. Rivers and streams will flow with their blood.
with it. I must keep going.
Your drink from our barrel. You will.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Best be on my way.
Don't touch me.
The absolute.
Can't give up now. Breathe deep and move.
On the move.
Shall we cut and run? Time to move.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. What path lies before me?
Let's end this. On I go.
From here. Breathe deep and move.
My path be true.
Need to act fast. Got to press on.
Now they see me. Step quick.
Can't even catch my breath. Hope your soul is in good hands. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I will not know failure. Ready.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Seems simple enough.
Trust no one. Let's crack it open.
Still breathing, despite everything. With haste.
Keep them guessing. Let's have a little fun. Sounds like fun.
Nothing important is ever easy. Can't slow down. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
I'm ready. On my way.
I will ascend. On the move.
The subtle approach. Over here.
Blood comes easy these days.
Let's turn someone inside out. Now they see me.
Never a dull moment.
My faith will protect me.
I am fury. I am death.
No time to rest. What to do? At the ready. What's hiding here? Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything. What's in here?
Vlaakith's will be done. Quickly then.
Looking ahead. Have to keep going. something's on my mind.
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger, thanks to them. You did it. You actually... No, that's not right. Praise you, my friend. The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure. Killing's never my first choice, but those three were too dangerous to leave alive. Let's get out of this pit, firstly. Return to the Grove. I'll make my own way there. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
What is it?
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
What a day.
Let's move. What path lies before me?
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
These tieflings prove fragile.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, Mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our... But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll...
Do you need help, Icaron?
No, I've got it.
Don't be breaking your back before we get to Baldur's
I need a quick
Gate.
word.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally... Of course. May you keep...
Ah, you're addressing me? A humble ox. I suppose I did. Yes. I had quite a life in El Toro. Chewing cud, pulling carts, etc. A druid or two, I suppose. But the novelty remains fresh.
A pity you don't see that.
I thought I had been a good teacher to you. Clearly not. You took it upon yourself to undertake the rite of thorns? To spill blood in this sacred place? It would have been easier if you just died, Korga. Now I have to hear excuses instead.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I was going to show leniency. But Korga, a child is dead because of you.
A thief is dead. She stole the idol, befouled the grove.
Enough! If anyone befouled this place, it is you. By sowing division, hatred. death. As for the idol, it's nothing compared to a life. A mere object next to one of nature's creations. You show no pity, no remorse. I cannot absolve you. Nature will determine your fate. Whatever happens to you next, know that it is the Oak Father's will. Now get out of my sight. There is nothing more to be said. Apologies for that ugliness. A more bitter homecoming than I would have wished, but at least the grove stands. Thanks to you. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. And yet save it you did. I am grateful, no matter what your motivations. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none to protect you. Peace.
Never a dull moment.
You're testing my patience, Nick.
Careful, I bite. Shall we? Very, very quiet.
In the Tree Father. He will bring us balance.
Let's keep to the shadows. Hello, you.
No one's stopped me yet. Can't slow down.
Seems the idol of Sylvanas has been stolen. Choose your next move carefully. You certainly are convincing. The druid is letting you leave.
On my way.
Why did you leave tonight?
All's well that ends Not as bad as it could have. Swift as my feet can carry me. What's inside?
If there's fighting, you run. Do not stop. For anything.
Hold still. I'll kiss
We're
you
not
when
in the
you
clear
stop
yet.
bleeding.
Keep
you
sharp until we're standing on cobbles in Baldur's Gate.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discount. Finally.
God, it seems we might.
If we get separated or need to break camp fast, remember, find the
Seems
river
like a good moment to
or
talk.
downstream.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate. Right. All of our taking stashed away for the journey?
Maybe. Yes, no? Check twice myself.
Better be sure. We need every last copper piece to get started in Baldur's Gate.
I'm sorry I wasn't there to help. That'll change from now on, I promise.
You killed the goblins. Hope you made them suffer.
You've solved one problem for us. Guess it's on us.
Give us trouble.
I'm going to have to write a song about you, but truly, thank you. It's nice to be done.
I've learned a lot.
There we go, boy. Now, back to packing.
You saved us. I wasn't sure. I wish I had better. But this is all I have.
Keep a blade close.
can't afford to stay idle.
Eager for battle.
What am I to do?
Someone there?
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Strahd wouldn't put up with this shit.
Meet Temora's luck. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
What's on your mind? Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me. Excellent. Oh, I could go for a good meal.
These things have stayed interesting. Still alive, so that's progress. If not over, then through.
Thought
I spent the devil's...
I got luck. Very.
Be Mike?
I might be that.
Will you be...
I'd...
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up. Forged from the... How fares the search? Pleasure. Find me a... Take care, Karlach. Damn druids.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. I can't tell if you're flirting or threatening me. I'll take either one.
All right. What now? Let's see. to have a word.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? I would, but you...
Quite. I was just settling in and reviewing. Why, the druid Halson had some kind of mind here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That can't be. That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. If what you say were true, isn't it? Perhaps. Oh, dear sweet gods! I mean, I'll need to
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile. Thank you. It is a strange... Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. Somewhat relieved that... Ever the pragmatist in chief, aren't you? The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.